We'll start seated. Come into Siddhasana, seated cross-leg posture, bringing your heel of either foot. Like I said, I most often take my left foot in, but remember, left side is our feminine side, masculine side is our right side. So just notice which foot comes in naturally for you. And then the other foot is just layered right in front. So your feet aren't actually crossed. And if this is the seat that you start in, it might not be the seat that you end in. That's perfectly fine. If you need to extend a leg, if you need to sit in a chair, like you do you. Do what feels good in this moment. Let's rest our hands on our knees, sit tall through your spine and close your eyes. Notice your rib cage expanding and contracting with every breath. And we're actually, now that we're here, I'm going to have us bring our hands to our rib cage. Eyes can still stay closed. And actually feel your rib cage expand and contract. In my kids' yoga training, this was called feeling breath. It was great with kids, but I think it's great for adults too, to really feel your rib cage expand and let your belly expand too. Big, long breaths in and out. Just taking a moment to acknowledge how amazing your body is. The fact that you can control your breath, but your breath is also happening every single moment that you're alive. Every single moment without even having to think about it. Just having a little bit of perspective and gratitude for that fact here. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Release your hands down. Let's move through some seated cat-cow, palms on your knees. Inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Feels so good. And then inhale, pull forward, open your chest, lift your chin. And exhale, round. Just start to move at the pace of your own breath. Letting this feel good, noticing where you feel tight. Sometimes it feels good for me to kind of sway side to side or make some circles with my torso. And do whatever feels good to you. One more breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Back to center. We'll move into a Kriya. This is a version of Prana Shakti 1. And what this is all about is reaching up into the universe for what it is that you need and drawing it into your being, into your energy field and into your body. Okay? So maybe think about the word that you came up with at the beginning of today in our first class, like what it is that you need today or this week or for this journey. And you're going to reach up. This is the inhale. Palms are open wide, hands at 60 degrees. And then on the exhale, you're going to make fists and bring your arms down to your sides. The exhale is like an HA sound, like so it's kind of like the sound we make when we're fogging up a mirror. So it's exhale, nice and slow, no rush. And then once you start inhaling, you reach your arms back up and exhale through your mouth. And the key here is to go nice and slow. So start to move at your own pace. If you ever feel lightheaded or like you're hyperventilating, that's your cue to slow down. Maybe you stop and then restart after you've gotten your bearings again. Nice and slow, no rush. Reach through all of your fingers and then around your spine, draw that energy in. One more. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, hands come down. Just give them a good shake. Shake your arms, shake your body, shake your head. Not just as a suggestion, as an actual act of shaking. Shake it out like you're letting go of any excess energy. Like you're clearing yourself out. Beautiful. Hands return back to your knees. And we'll actually take our right hand down to our right side, and your left arm is going to reach up and over for a side bend. Feel free to roll your left shoulder, your top shoulder open, gazing up, maybe rolling through your top wrist. And maybe you make some big circles through your left arm. Stay with your breath. Got lots of yawns. My energy is moving. And inhale, arm up and over. And exhale, rise back to center. Just pause for a moment. Notice the difference between one side and the other. And then when you're ready, walk your left hand out to your left side, right arm up and over. Try to keep your right hip grounded into the mat. Opening up through your right side body, roll your right shoulder open. And again, feel free to roll your wrist, roll your arm. Breathe. I'm gonna yawn. I gotta even it out. Yawn on both sides. One more inhale. And exhale. Rise back all the way up. Beautiful job. We'll bring our feet just in front of us. These next two practices are just going to ground us. So a lot of times when we've been sitting or practice teaching or doing lecture or just meditating, all this yoga, sometimes our energy can be really lifted and we need to kind of come back down to earth. So that's what this practice is about. You're going to use your hands to massage your feet. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. You can do both feet at the same time. I'm going to lift my foot just for example so that you can see. So with both hands, you're going to stick your pointer fingers right in the crook between your big toe and your second toe. And there's a little gully between the two bones there. Follow that gully all the way almost to like the top of your foot where you no longer can feel kind of the differentiation between those two bones. And right when you get to the top of your foot there, just start to massage in that gully between your big toe bone and your second toe bone, massaging all the way down till you get to the spot between your big toe and your second toe. And sometimes this can be really tender, by the way. If that's the case for you, no problem, totally normal. When you get to the spot right between the toes at the end of the gully, just pinch that spot. So like you're gonna grab your fingers on the front and the back and just pinch like you're pulling off any excess energy. And so this idea of pinching and pulling and shaking, this is how we as animals, as mammals, it's just like shaking it off. Okay, so now we're going to go between the second toe and the third toe. Again, feel up between the bones till you meet the top of your foot. And then start to massage down between the second toe and third toe bones. Feel free to breathe out through the mouth, especially to let go of any excess energy. And when you get to the bottom between the toes, just pinch that spot and pull off any excess energy. And you're going to repeat the same thing between the third toe and the fourth toe. Again, massaging down. You can't screw this up. You can massage as firmly as you want. You're in charge. This is what we're doing is we're working, and pinch it off at the end. We're just working the fascia, the connective tissue between all of these little micro bones of our toes. And then finally between your fourth toe and your fifth toe, again, massaging all the way down. Whew. And when you get to the spot right between the toes, pinch and just pull off any excess energy. Do both of your feet at the same time for this part. You're just going to massage down your big toes using your fingers. And when you get to the tip of your toe, just pull slightly like you're pulling off any excess energy. Same thing, massage all the way from the base of the second toe all the way to the tips. And then pinch and pull off excess energy. Third toe, massage, pinch and pull. Fourth toe, pinch and pull. And fifth toe, pinch and pull. Give your toes all a good wiggle. I always like to grab one foot and just pull my toes back like I'm trying to touch my heel with my toes. This gets you a stretch on the top of your foot. Oh, that always feels so good. You can only really do one foot at a time from this position. So make sure to get the other foot. Stretch it out. Our feet are the connection that we have with the earth. So when we do any of this grounding work with our feet, we're literally helping our body to ground. So you can come back into your Siddhasana once you're finished there. And we'll come into a Kriya. Kriya, the word means evolutionary action. So this practice has the intention of grounding us. It helps balance the upward and downward moving energy in our body. It's called prana and apana. And there's two mudras that we're going to do with our hands. So the first one is called prana mudra. So extend your peace fingers. And then take your pinky finger and ring finger and go ahead and touch your thumb tips to those two fingertips. Your peace fingers are extended just like this. Okay, this is called prana mudra. And when we're back seated, I'm going to show you, your hands are going to be up on your knees when you make this hand gesture. We're going to be inhaling during prana mudra. And then once you start exhaling, you're going to switch to apana mudra. Apana governs the downward flow of energy. So bring your middle two fingers to touch your thumbs. Like if you were, I know in some kindergarten classrooms, we use listening llama, or maybe you have silent fox. We do this a lot of time with kids when we're trying to get their attention for quiet. So this is apana mudra, and we put palms down on our knees when we exhale. So the mudras move really quietly. Your breath is just super silent and steady. So prana mudra, peace fingers extended. Inhale through your nose. As soon as you start to exhale, flip your palms, take your middle two fingers to touch your thumbs. Apana mudra, breathe out. As soon as you start to inhale again, flip your palms, pinky fingers and ring fingers touch your thumb tips. Inhale. And exhale, apana mudra. Inhale, prana. And exhale, apana. So we'll be here for a few minutes, so don't worry about time. I'll keep track. Your eyes can gently close. And you're just gently alternating between these two hand gestures. Allowing your breath to be deep, traveling all the way deep into your belly. Balancing the upward and downward flow of energy. If you want to visualize this energy, you're welcome to do that. Or maybe you just focus on your breath. Stay with the rhythm of your breath. There is no rush. You have nowhere to be. Whatever's going on around you is perfectly okay. Think of yourself like the eye of the storm. Take one more full cycle. And then allow your hands to release the mudras. You can let your hands be in your lap or maybe palms down on your knees. And just breathe here. To close our short grounding practice, visualize a bright yellow golden sunshine right above your head. And if this golden sunshine contained all of the wisdom and the teachings and the knowledge that we've shared so far this weekend, imagine that sun cracking like an egg does and just seeping into your head, trickling down, seeping golden light into all parts of your body, filling you up and becoming part of you. And whatever doesn't resonate or you didn't remember, some of that will just trickle off and to be recycled back into the earth. Just breathe. And we'll bring our hands to heart center. We'll close together with one round of breath. Inhale through your nose. Hold your breath in at the top. And then big open mouth exhale. The light in me sees and honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much for sharing this practice and sharing this day with me.